Hi guys, Dr. Leon Bristow here with YouTube Product Reviews, and today we have a special guest with us, Adam Payne. Adam is all the way from Central Japan, and he is coming out with a new course called Tube Architect, and I'm going to let Adam tell us a little bit about that.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. And just a little bit of background. Yeah, I'm based in central Japan from the UK. And on the 24th of November, I'm bringing out a brand new course, which is called Tube Architects. It goes live at the unfortunate time for people in the US at 3 a.m. EST. That's quite a convenient time for myself. And basically, it's approximately 50 videos inside a membership site, which take you from A to Z to get your video content ranked in the search engines on YouTube and Google. This course came about from a survey to my list. I'm sure a lot of your viewers have bought YouTube products before. A lot of my subscribers have as well. And people are getting tired of the gimmicks and the softwares that come out trying to take advantage of the video niche, which is quite hot. And people just wanted to know, like, basically, cut everything out. What does it take to rank a video on YouTube? So that's what my course tells you, A to Z, from the very, very basic stuff through to the more advanced stuff. And then if you have any questions about the course or you'd like me to elaborate on anything, then I'll be happy to do so.
Well, give me a little idea. Why are we coming out with a new video course? It seems like everybody's doing a video course. What's different about yours, and why did you come out with it?
My concepts of YouTube is kind of in the middle. There are a lot of people that will try, softwares and tricks and hacks to get their videos ranked, and they may work in the short term, but they don't work in the long run. And there are then on the other side of the coin, you'll see these big authority channels that in yoga or in weight loss. They're professionally produced. They have a studio or a team behind them, and they have hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of subscribers. But the average person can't pull that off. So my concept is kind of somewhere in the middle, still producing as good quality content as you can. I don't advocate spamming YouTube with thousands of videos, but also doing some SEO techniques that are going to help people in the long run. One thing I found when I surveyed my list is a lot of courses will tell you a few things but leave out a few things, or it'll be a software that promises to rank but it doesn't do anything of the sort. So I just wanted people to have a blueprint, an A to Z blueprint. So every time they create a video and they upload the video to YouTube, they can just check everything off that they need to do. And whether you've got a YouTube video that may be relatively easy to rank, middle, or quite hard to rank, you can go through this course and you can understand exactly what you need to do so that it's clear in your mind that do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Wait a little bit, then do this, do this. Maybe wait a bit more, then do this. And that's it basically. It's just something clear that people can follow, that they don't have to, go out there and then buy the next WSO and the next JVZ product and the next software when, to my mind, 95% of it is unnecessary.
Exactly. I think one of the things we see is so many of the courses out there leave stuff out. They just cover little bits and pieces and they leave you wanting more. And the one thing I notice about your courses over time is that they're always very thorough and they cover pretty much all the corners that you can. So we have a very good aspect. Why don't you take us through a little bit of the different segments of what's in your course, if you could, just a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So it starts off at the kind of beginner level and then it kind of gets more and more advanced. So one of the things I talk about in my course is I call it the bamboo method. And this is more of a mindset thing for YouTube, but I still think it's very important because although it's not ranking per se, if people don't get this right, then if they want to build up a business on YouTube, like a big channel on YouTube, then they're going to fail if they don't get this concept in their head. I live in Japan, and growing bamboo can be very, very hard. You can kind of tend to it and water it and look after it for a while, and you won't see immediate results. So you'll keep looking after it and keep watering it and keep tending to it, and still you don't see results. So what a lot of marketers will tend to do is they'll just think, right, it doesn't work, and I'll just jump onto the next shiny object. Whereas if they've just stuck with it a little bit longer, suddenly when it does start to sprout, it shoots up. Now I found that with my own channel. When I first started creating videos, my first videos were terrible, and they got 4 views, 5 views. You know, one of them was my mum, and the other one was my wife. And I was getting no traction. But you keep doing it, and you get better, and you get more comfortable, and you get more confident, and you learn stuff. And YouTube channel just kind of just explodes really, and it grows. So I go through the kind of mindset. I go through the importance of analysing your competition. I've had a lot of people email me and say, look, why doesn't my video rank? And I say, well, please, can I see your video? So they'll send me the URL, and then I'll go and check out the competition. And all of their competition have got videos like this, and their video is like this. It's completely different with regards to the keywords, the length of the video, the stuff they talk about. So I think it's important to understand that you've still got to put out good quality content, but you've got to understand what your competition are doing. I go through on-page stuff because, of course, YouTube still reads words that you say and your keywords that appear. And there are tons of different places that you can put your keywords in. I then go through the basic off-page stuff, which involves sharing it on different social media accounts and different places. We then go through some more advanced off-page stuff because I found what a lot of people tend to do is they tend to not really have a strategy in mind when they try and rank their videos. They'll just try and do 100 things at once, and it may work, but you don't know which of these 100 things worked. So there's different step-by-step processes that you may not need to apply every time. I also go into YouTube advertising, which I think is for me personally, it's been a very, very key part of ranking my videos. And I show people how to get data from inside of the Google Display Planner and how to apply that data to your YouTube ads. So that not only does it help you rank, but you're also getting people to your videos that are actually, highly, highly targeted as well. Because back in the old days when people used to buy views, even if it worked, it would be kind of pointless because you'd be getting 1,000 views from people that couldn't care less about your video. So you want to make sure that that's right. And I tried to set it up in a logical step-by-step manner. There are over 50 videos in there. I've got a little software in there as well. I've got some bonus interviews with some experts that reveal their tips. And I think there's a ton of value in there. Like I said, over 50 videos. I'm not going to reveal everything on this call, but there's a lot of value for people to go through. And it's all set up in a logical step-by-step process in the order that I would do it myself.
Exactly. I know when I was teaching certain things and people would come to me and ask for, why isn't my video ranking? I'd go look at their video and then I'd take a look at their channel. And almost invariably, they've done nothing on their channel. There's no channel art, there's no nothing, and they haven't set it up properly. And I know your course goes through that. We take it into the channel and we look at doing all the things to set up a channel properly, as well as the other things. I noticed you have a rather advanced playlist section as well as some other things in there. So yeah, it's a very thorough course, and it will take people to another level than most of these courses that are out there. I think you've done an excellent job.
I
And
appreciate it.
what other things would you like us to know about the course?
Well, just before we tell you a few other things about the course, going back to what you just said about channels is really, really kind of important because a lot of people, like you say, they don't set up their channel correctly. But you wouldn't have a blog with kind of no art or no graphics, or it would if you just set up a blog and just put up a post without anything else, people would go there and it would look terrible and it would look amateur and it probably wouldn't work. And you wouldn't have a Facebook fan page if you were serious about it without a header or a graphic. Of course, you need more than just a graphic, but yeah, like you say, you've got to get this stuff set up. It's like the foundations of your YouTube channel. I live in Japan. Like, Japan's got a lot of earthquakes, and we had one yesterday. But touch wood, the houses and the structures generally seem to stand because they've got solid foundations. A YouTube channel is your foundation for your video ranking. As for the course, it goes live on the 24th. There are no OTOs, there are no upsells. It's just a one-time fee, and that's it. There's going to be a discount for the first 3 days. Then after the first 3 days, I'm going to raise the price to $297, but it's much, much cheaper than that now. So if anybody is considering it, definitely get it within the first 3 days. So 3 a.m. EST, November 24th is when it goes live. Anybody that grabs it will automatically get details to register, and it will be inside a membership site. And I'll be adding to it as well. If I come across new tips or new techniques, I'm going to add to the course as well. So I think that's pretty much covers all of the stuff in the course. But yeah, no OTOs, no upsells, downsells, any of that stuff.
Yeah, I kind of like that about not doing the OTOs and all the other stuff. That gets a little crazy at times. Some of these people, 5, 10 OTOs, you're like, when's it ever going to stop?
Yeah, it's kind of basically being unfair to the customers, because if why should anybody need to buy 4 OTOs or 5 OTOs if the original product's good?
Exactly. That's the problem is they're leaving stuff out of the original product. And yeah,
Exactly. It's good money for them, but it's not good for the customers.
no. And that's what I liked about your course is very thorough. It gives everybody the knowledge. I highly recommend that people pick it up. And obviously, if they're going to pick it up, it looks like you're doing a Black Friday type course.
And, yeah,
So basically, yeah, get it early for 3 days, or Santa Claus isn't going to be happy because it's going to go up. So
yeah.
yeah, let's get to pick up the course, get it when it comes out, and I want to thank you for your time, Adam. And is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
No, if anybody does want to pick it up, then definitely grab it through Leon's link. I'm sure Leon's going to maybe add a bonus or two. Hopefully, I haven't said that. Now you've got to create one. But
Uh,
I'm sure Leon's going to be adding a bonus. So definitely pick it up through Leon's link. And obviously, for your subscribers, everybody knows that you know your stuff. So to get your recommendation, I really appreciate it.
yeah, I'm going to do a bonus. I noticed a few places where I can let people know a little more about what's going on and improve things and make them a little better. So yeah,
Um,
we're looking forward to getting that bonus up there, and I hope everybody clicks the link that follows and picks up Adam's course. I want to thank you for watching, and thanks Adam for your time.
I appreciate